Bang, what's going on, guys? We are back for another quick hitter edition of Tarps Off Hockey. I'm Chris Mancuso. That's McLovin. The Toronto Maple Leafs were bounced from the first round of the playoffs. We all know about the embarrassment and everything that's happened. They ended up trading for Nick Foligno. That doesn't work out. This guy pulls this move. As soon as he had the jersey tucked in, you knew they were coming back. That guy's the worst Leafs nation. So we got to get past what happened. These are the top three free agents the Toronto Maple Leafs should look to sign this offseason. Number one, right off the hot, McLovin, from Toronto, Ontario, Dougie Hamilton, born right in Toronto. He was supposed to be Toronto Maple Leafs first-round pick. He was the second first-round pick other than Tyler Seguin given to the Boston Bruins in the Phil Kessel trade. He had a great season last year with Carolina. You know, he had 8 goals, 17 assists, 25 points in 54 games, playing on a Hurricanes team that's just pretty average. Had 5 points in his 11 playoff games, but what he does is he moves the puck well. He would make the power play better. He's got 341 career points. He's a plus player in his day. He'll give you power play points. He can even kill penalties from time to time. He's not a bad defenseman, and I think, you know, they took that swing with the Kadri deal to try to get Tyson Barrie. They need someone that can really be the wheelhouse engine on the back end there, and I think Dougie Hamilton ticks a lot of boxes for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, yeah. The only problem with Dougie Hamilton, obviously, is the ego thing. He was shipped out of Boston because of his ego to Calgary, and then it didn't work out in Calgary. Gets shipped in the Noah Hannafin trade to Carolina, and now he's set to hit free agency after a career year he had last season. He's deadly in 3-on-3 overtime, great on the power play, can move the puck extremely well, but it's an ego thing, and there's a lot of egos that are through the roof right now in Toronto, especially the whole situation with Mitch Marner. That might be the only risk, but they need some help on that blue line. Justin Hall is not a Norris caliber defenseman. I'm sorry, Leafs Nation. You just got to get that out of your head right now, that he's not a Norris caliber defenseman. They need help. Morgan Riley is not the same as he was a couple of years ago.
Well, he just needs some support, man. He needs some support, and Dougie Hamilton provides that. Another guy on the back end I want to go into here, McLovin, that I think would be great if they don't want to spend the money on Dougie Hamilton is Keith Yandel. This is a guy who always seems to have 40, 50 points. He can move the puck well. He's good on the power play. He doesn't kill you in your own zone. He is a bit older, but you know what? You see it with Tampa Bay and the veteran defense that they have. You can't have enough veteran defensemen. I think Keith Yandel, even more so than Ryan Suter, is a better fit for Toronto.
Exactly. And biggest thing about Keith Yandel, he's the NHL Iron Man. He never misses time. He never misses a shift. The only time he'll miss is if you sit him down yourself. But if he's ready to go, he's always going to be on the ice. And that's consistency. That's leadership. That's a great example for the young defenseman in Toronto. That seems just like a perfect fit if they don't want to spend the big money on Dougie Hamilton.
Now, yeah, I agree with that. Zach Hyman is going to leave this offseason. He's going to get paid big bucks somewhere. I think that's dangerous. I think Toronto walking away is the right move. And I say it's the right move because who knows what the Boston Bruins are thinking right now. I don't think they're very happy with the way the season ended. Taylor Hall is a name when you look at the Toronto Maple Leafs and everyone that they have in their top 6. You know, if you could slide Taylor Hall onto that line with Tavares, I think you're looking at a dangerous combination. I think Taylor Hall wants to play on a team that can contend. And you look at Toronto, and yeah, they have the terrible playoff record, and things seem to be going wrong. But if they can add a good defenseman and a guy like Taylor Hall to come in and add some of that secondary scoring, I think having Taylor Hall on the Leafs makes them a better team than Zach Hyman.
And you saw it last offseason or last trade deadline. Bruins go get Taylor Hall, and people are like, he's got locker room issues. You know, he's not the same as, you know, as when he was younger, when he was drafted. No. Well, guess what? He proved that wrong because guess what? He was playing on a very good hockey team with a very good centerman. David Krejci world-class center in the NHL. John Tavares, world-class center in the NHL.
Yeah.
You're telling me if Taylor
You're
Hall
gonna
is
get a
playing with
lot
John
out of him.
Tavares, he's going to do crap? No, he's going to be a freaking superstar.
Yeah, I mean, I would give Taylor Hall a 3-year deal worth $5.5 million all day long, especially when someone like Zach Hyman, they're saying, is going to get north of $6 million per season at 6 years. I think that Toronto would be way better served to go out and grab Taylor Hall. Leafs Nation, let us know in the comments, who do you want the Toronto Maple Leafs to sign this off season? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're going to be here all through this crazy NHL off season, and make sure you follow us on all the social media platforms, Tarps Off Sports, Tarps Off Hockey.